Hello everybody and welcome back to Starmade This Fuse MC, and I'm going to show you a little something I've been working on all night. Well, not all night. I did sleep for a few hours. Alright, so Skylord Luke put out a video showing how to use the activator blocks on rails. So here's what we got. Call buttons are located on each floor. So this is your call button. It opens the door. Biggest flaw is it takes a little while. Come on. There we go. Here it comes. Okay, so inside here we have no button. First floor, you're on the first floor. You don't need a button for that one. Second floor, pretty simple. Third floor, fourth floor, fifth floor, sixth floor, seventh. We have eighth and ninth, and they kind of work. For some reason, every time I use those, well, not every time, but a lot of the times it seems to crash the game, so we're not going to be using that right now. Now, I'm going to keep this angle here because when you hit the button, the door closes for you. And this is going to take us up to the second floor, which I haven't done doors up here. In fact, I only did on the first floor. But as you can see, we are on the second floor. That's a little flaw I haven't fixed yet. But now, we have a first floor button, no second, and we have the rest of them, except for the crash floor buttons. This is basically incomplete, but it is a working elevator. Now we are on the third floor, fourth floor. Okay, but let's say you're not on one of these floors. Let's go fifth floor. Let's send it up to the fifth floor. Alright, so it's on the fifth floor now. We need it down here. Call buttons work. Pretty cool, huh? So, let's take a trip up to the sixth floor. There we go. Now at this point, because the logic circuits, I had switched to that side. But now, as you can see, we're just getting higher and higher. So we're going to head down. And that, anytime you hit the first floor button, it automatically opens the doors on the first floor. Haven't really figured out how to get it to stop or to open when you get down here. The area activators don't seem to pick up the floor. Okay, and now it's time to take a look at the logic. This is kind of a chaotic mess of connections, and what we'll do is we'll come up here. We'll go to a little bit cleaner one. Each floor has 3 rail controllers controlling 2 directions. The exact location of the floor is controlled by this offset. That is to stop it, because if you have one arrow going up, one arrow going down, it will just kind of just bounce back and forth between the two. So this one is controlled by that. And what that does is this one brings the elevator, if it's above this floor, brings it down. This one, if it's below this floor, will bring it up. So once it gets to this point, it hits this control, and that control stops it. So each floor has that. Each floor is also controlled by a pulse switch, and that is all you need to get it to go up and down, but it resets the switch every time, so you don't have to double click it or anything like that. It's just a single click. Okay, over here for the door, now this is a memory cell that I got from watching a video from Sven the Slayer, Gothic Farms, and this basically takes the first floor control and to open the door. So by default, when it's not on this floor, it's closed. So once you hit the button, actually let's go send it to the second floor, and as you can see, the elevator is going back to the second floor. Okay, so now it's on the second floor. As you can see, the door is closed, but as soon as you hit the first floor, it opens it. Now I did have this on a delay for a little bit, but you can't match a delay for the door for every floor. So if it's, 9th floor, you're gonna have to have a longer delay. It's actually perfectly possible, probably, but more than I wanted to figure out at that time. But yeah, and then each one of these is connected to close the door as soon as you hit the buttons inside, and these are just the elevator floor buttons. So that's how that works. Okay, up front we have the call button, and that basically just activates these 3 controllers for whatever floor you're putting it on, or that you are on. So if you click this one, this call button, let's go ahead and click that. Basically what it did is it activated these 3 controllers to bring the elevator to this floor. Make sense? Probably not. I'm kind of lost as it is right now because it's been all night. But as you can see, the elevator is there. Oh, and it doesn't work past the 3rd floor for the doors because I got lazy and didn't hook it up to that. I only went to the 3rd floor. So, okay, now when the elevator gets down here, say you get off, ready to leave, or in case of you need to basically just close the door, click that, shuts the door, sends the elevator up to the 7th floor. The reason I went to the 7th floor was I basically wanted to move it far away, but I couldn't put it on the 8th or the 9th because it would possibly crash every time that it went there. I'm still not sure why, but alright, so that's the elevator. I've got one more control. In case of emergencies, such as an annoying person that won't shut up, please press the button. Shall we try it?